Hey everyone, and welcome to the channel. Now let's get into the video. Since the surprise revelations that Jamie Foxx's Electro and Alfred Molina's Dr. Octopus, two villains from earlier Spider-Man movies, will return for the next sequel, fans have been speculating wildly. Along with discussions of a live-action Spider-Verse starring Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield as Peter Parker, another popular rumor is that the Sinister Six will reunite on the big screen. Here is Spider-Man Sinister Six Explained. But before we begin, be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any of our future videos. Who are the Sinister Six? The Sinister Six are a collection of Spider-Man villains that establish an uneasy alliance in the hopes of defeating their web-slinging foe. They first appeared in comic books in January 1964, with Dr. Octopus assembling and leading the first lineup of Electro, Vulture, Mysterio, Sandman, and Kraven the Hunter. In subsequent appearances, this lineup has changed, with characters like Shocker and Scorpion, both of whom have previously been established in the MCU, taking their places on the squad in various scenarios. The Sinister Six vs. Spider-Man. An armed and dangerous Otto Octavius escapes from jail and joins the Sinister Six when he unites villains Vulture, Sandman, Mysterio, Electro, and Kraven the Hunter after being defeated twice and seeking retribution against Spider-Man. The Amazing Spider-Man Annual No. 1. Guilty of his beloved Uncle Ben's murder, Spider-Man faces his toughest test yet when the Sinister Six abduct Betty Brant and Peter Parker's Aunt May, just as Spider-Man loses his spider abilities. When Spider-Man's abilities reappear as magically as they vanished during the fight with Electro, the costumed adolescent takes on the six supercriminals one by one, conquering the villains and saving his loved ones from Dr. Octopus' hands. The web-slinger teases the dejected Doc Ock after thwarting the tentacled danger once more. The spurned supervillains could have been too great to conquer if they had worked together. Members of Sinister Six. Dr. Octopus. Dr. Octopus is a founding member of the Sinister Six and a dangerous opponent in his own right, and is often recognized as one of Spider-Man's greatest enemies. Due to the titanium steel tentacles linked to his body via a harness, from whence his name is derived, the figure is also a physical menace. Alfred Molina played the character in Spider-Man 2 in 2004 and has been confirmed to reprise his role in Tom Holland's third Spider-Man film in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Electro. After a bizarre accident, former engineer Maxwell Dillon discovered the ability to control electricity, and he chose to exploit this skill to become a professional criminal known as Electro. Jamie Foxx portrayed the character in The Amazing Spider-Man 2 in 2014, and will reprise the role in the MCU's forthcoming Spider-Man 3, although the actor has teased that his look would be changed. Vulture. When his salvage firm goes out of business, Adrian Toomes turns to crime to support his family in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. His flying suit is made of cutting-edge technology, incorporating remnants of the Chitauri assault on Earth and stolen Stark Tech gear. Michael Keaton portrayed the character in 2017's Spider-Man Homecoming, but there's no word on whether he'll return for Spider-Man 3 in 2021. However, Keaton will star in the next Marvel-Sony co-production, Morbius, which has links to the Spidey flicks. Mysterio. He's an out-of-work actor and special effects wizard who exploits his talents to become a mind-bending adversary of Spider-Man in the comic books. His biography was modified for his cinematic debut in 2019's Far From Home to that of a disgruntled former employee of Tony Stark, portrayed by Jake Gyllenhaal. Sandman. After a rough upbringing led him down the wrong road, William Baker was given superhuman skills after coming into touch with radioactive sand. He can alter his molecular structure into sand at command, allowing him to be brutally successful in one-on-one fighting, but also allowing it to be used against him. The character was first seen in live action in 2007's Spider-Man 3, and was portrayed by Thomas Hayden Church, although nothing has been reported about Tom Holland's upcoming solo film. Kraven the Hunter. Also known as Sergei Kravenov, in normal life, Kraven gets obsessed with assassinating New York City's famed Spider-Man in order to show that he's the world's best big-game hunter. Sony is presently creating a live-action Kraven the Hunter standalone film, the filmmaker J.C. Chandor's Netflix Triple Frontier slated to helm. Will Spider-Man 3 include the Sinister Six? What a great question! There's no definitive answer just yet, due to Marvel's typical secrecy, but many fans believe Tom Holland's Spider-Man will face off against a squad of supervillains in his next adventure. With Dr. Octopus, Alfred Molina, the Sinister Six creator and frequent leader, and team member Electro, Jamie Foxx, confirmed to appear, it's feasible that these hypotheses are right. After Far From Home, another Sinister Six veteran, Jake Gyllenhaal's Mysterio, was brought to the Marvel Cinematic Universe, he might easily have used his confusing deception to evade death. If producer Kevin Feige wants to use the whole squad in Spider-Man 3, he might bring back Shocker, Bokeem Woodbine, and Scorpion, Michael Mando, who both appeared in 2017's Homecoming. Will a Sinister Six film be made? Sony Pictures announced in 2014 that they were working on a Sinister Six spin-off from their Amazing Spider-Man series, with the Cabin in the Woods director Drew Goddard linked to the project. However, the film's development was halted when Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man series was cancelled in favor of Tom Holland's MCU version of the character. Nonetheless, Amy Pascal, the producer, seems to be thrilled about the concept, telling Vanity Fair in December 2018, "All I have to do now is wait for Drew to be ready to direct it. Drew Goddard is someone I would do everything for. I'm simply waiting for him to express his desire." So, never say never. That brings us to the end of the video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell so you don't miss out on future videos. If you enjoyed the content, then do leave a like. So until next time, take care and goodbye.